Do you have babies?
I do.
How
I
old are
have
your babies?
3 babies. My oldest son, Luke, he's 8 years old. And we just recently found out that he is actually not a high-functioning autistic. He just has severe ADHD, which has caused all of the other delays that he has. So speech delay, occupational delay, behavioral disorder, anxiety disorder, and sensory disorder are all just caused from his severe ADHD. So he is a handful. He's a lot of fun. He's exhausting. But I'm finally getting answers as to what's happening with him, and we're learning a lot about our son right now in a very interesting process right this second. And I'm just so excited for him and his future. He's such a good kid, and I'm really happy with him.
And it's because Mama made a bunch of money, and she
is.
could afford to do all the testing and stuff. Like, look how that was just such a blessing.
It really was, actually.
Yeah.
We started him off at the Drake Institute. Have you ever heard of the Drake Institute? It's in Irvine, and they do neurofeedback therapy. So he had his brain scan done, and the brain scan tells you if his brain which parts of his brain are overfiring, underfiring, or firing normally. And with his brain scan, we were able to see all the different parts of his brain and which parts were not firing correctly, and also see all of the parts of his brain that are not connecting. And so he just started neurofeedback therapy, which is going to retrain his brain to make those connections and fire correctly. And, it was a really expensive program, something that I never would have been able to do without real estate. Honestly, it was it was a huge chunk of change out of pocket, but this is going to change his life, and it's been amazing that we've been able to accomplish that despite the pandemic and everything else that's happening. Just because I've been able to work so hard and find such success here, and I'm going to be able to change my son's life, and that's really cool.
And that's the beautiful thing about blossoming where you're planted. You were planted here, and now you're growing into this big, beautiful tree. And now you're bearing fruit, and that fruit can bless other people, obviously your son. So, but it's just amazing what this business can do to change lives, not just for the agent, but then just everyone around them.
Right.
It's beautiful.
Okay, baby number 2.
My daughter, her name is Belle. She was named after the Disney princess, Belle, because she's my favorite princess. She is 4 years old, and she is just the sweetest thing. She's just so smart and so loving and cuddly, and she's just a total girly girl.
So she lives up to her name.
Oh, totally.
That's good.
Yeah, but instead of books, she does puzzles. Oh yeah.
I love puzzles.
Right? She can.
Like real estate.
It is.
Yeah.
You can tell she's going to be a really, really smart girl.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's huge.
And then the baby, his name is Jeremy, and he is, how old is he now? 3 years old, and he is a butthead.
He's not. He will run right up to you and give you a great big hug.
You know what happened the other day? I swung by here at the office. It was the end of the day. Susan was just wrapping up to leave. There were no other agents here, and I brought Jeremy in. And of course, he ran right up to Jenna, the receptionist, and he remembered her from last time. And he says, "Hi, Jenna," and he gives her a big hug, and her heart's melted. He goes, "Can I have a fruit snack?" He remembered. And right after he has his sugar high from his fruit snack, he runs over to where the cubby cubicles are.
Yeah.
What does he do? Climb up, and now he is standing on the little wall in the office. And you know what Susan says? She says, "Jeremy, don't stand on the wall. Here, come jump on the couch."
Susan has her way with kids.
Picked him up over the wall and taught him how to jump on the couch.
Yeah, and she's sitting there holding his hand. She's like, "Jump, jump, it's bouncy."
Because he wasn't heavy enough to do it on his backside, He couldn't do it on his bottom. Most of the time I teach kids how to do it on their bottom. And you can bounce really good, but it's because he's just a little boy.
Oh, I was cracking up. She goes, don't stand on the wall. Come jump on the couch instead." Okay, Susan.
She knows. She knows.
Yeah.
But it's fun, isn't it?
It was fun. Yeah. And now he loves it here. All of the kids do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Luke, my oldest, he wants to be a real estate agent.
Of course.
Yeah. He says he's going to sell this office.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
For millions of dollars.
We'll need a new one.
By that point, yeah.
Because it'll be attached to Miss Lori's community center.
There we go. Yeah. This is the beginning stages of the why.
All come together.
Right? But he wants to be a real estate agent. He wants us to be a mother-son team. And his first sell, he wants to sell this signature office and help you buy your next bigger one.
Okay.
He's ambitious. That's good. Perfect.
Like mother, like son.
Yeah. Right? Okay, so what's your favorite